be back, and it should have worked this time. It should have worked. Um, that meme was really funny. Oh goodness. I despite the fact that I never talk about it, I actually do love history quite a bit, and it is one of my favorite subjects. And so I'm always happy to entertain history and historical conversations. No, my story was Sharp. I don't know if you can hear me. You guys should be able to hear me now. My story was that I I got invited to go to a Smash tournament, right? Like the email just said Smash tournament, and so I thought like Ultimate was gonna be there, right? So my original plan was to look, thank you. My original plan was to go there, enter, check out and see how competitive my Lucina is, and just kind of have a chill time with it, right? And we got there because like one of the engineering fraternities is holding it, you know. And so I got there, and funny enough, they had Brawl, Smash 4, and Melee, but they didn't have Ultimate. And I was really confused, but like whatever, right? So I was about to leave, and they're like, "Okay, we'll just make it free," and yeah, I know, right? So, long story short, they're like, we'll waive the entry fee, and you know, you guys, if you feel like donating, you can donate. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But like, we'll at least have a little bit of fun since we're all here, right? And I was like, all right, fair enough. So I pulled an Armada. I entered Melee, won, and didn't drop a single game. So I just wanted to tell you that story because I thought of all people you would appreciate it. I beat a Link, a Mario, a Samus, and a Marth. Now I gotta keep it up for an entire year. Just don't drop anyone outside the top 5 for like 10 years. Yeah, definitely gonna happen. This is where I am, quite frankly. I have not done any of this area. You're not wrong is the thing. Why does my controller not want to behave? I don't get it. It literally just started working. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Both my Joy-Con sticks are messed up. You know, I couldn't tell you. If you feel like blaming your brother for it, I can't really stop you. The game froze. That would be the megaphone wielding teen. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I've never had issues with this game before. Like, this is literally the first time I've had issues with this game. And it's kind of frustrating. Honestly, if this keeps up, I'll probably just end the stream. Because I don't want this to turn into a tech support stream. Oh yeah, you also get like different kind of bullets as well. They all do different things. And if you have any questions as to what they do, it's easier to just explain it as we go as opposed to doing it all one by one and having an info dump. There we go. Okay, looks like it's running fine now. Knock on wood. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Do the lasers cover? I don't think the lasers go all the way over here. Okay. Oh, there it is. Come on, there we go. Move, Haiji! Oh, that's how we get back, is through getting... Okay. Cool, cool. The soundtrack actually is really, really, really good.
Making some kind of machine?
Oh, fuck.
Looks like it.
Is there anything over on that side, and is it worth risking? I feel like the answer is no, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, there is. Alright. Memoirs of the factory employee. The moment I saw the business proposal, time just stopped. I understood immediately. In the end, I was just a frog in the well. But even so, just thinking about being involved in this kind of excitement, or involved in this kind of work, makes me shudder with excitement. I want to pour my life into this job. If this gets out to the public, the life of every human on the planet would be more well off. And we will work tirelessly to make this work. I'm sure some will complain, bringing up safety concerns with the fact that the inner body is extraordinarily resilient, but it won't be a problem. I don't lend an ear to boring naysayers. So by the way, this girl right here, she has bipolar personality disorder, and she is the one that turns into a serial killer. The red laser, obviously it's a red laser, so just avoid it. I don't know why the safe mode is so ducks though. That I could not tell you. And the battery is full. See? That's her. Serial killer. You can't save it anyway. May as well just burn it. The problem is that you get a limited amount of time to play as her, so... that said, the hell are we supposed to do? Oh. This makes sense. Hi Graphic Noodles, how are you doing? I am live. It's great to be live and not dead, frankly. Not really sure where to go. I mean, I know where to go. I don't know if there's an exploration route somewhere over here. That'd be kind of dope. My gut says no, though. After this, we're just gonna make a run for it. These things are just like little extra pieces. A wrinkly old demon. Demons means adults, but a wrinkly old demon who's been around like forever. He's got this organ that makes him, He's got this organ that makes its head and the back of his ears super stinky. So be careful when you get close. There's a rumor that he's the founder of that detective library with all books and stuff. You should be reading Danganronpa Kitty to know more. Melanie. Worth reading or no?
They found us! Break the Siren Monokuma! Up there!
Up where?
make sure they don't touch me this time around.
Alright, I'm guessing we go through here.
This arcade machine is everywhere, isn't it?
If it's what I think it is, I want to.
Nothing's going to happen unless you open the door with a switch.
Knockback move Link. Oh, I see. I see. Basically, this dude you want to control. These are the bears, by the way. We'll have him face this way, just because I don't want him to notice us. I don't think it matters much. And then knockback to there we go. I can't get back, can I? Ow. Oh my goodness. I just want to go back so I can get this thing. Oh goodness, thank you. I got the ammo I needed.
All right, let's use the elevator to go down.
No, I can't go that way. Feels like I'm playing Spider-Man. I don't really know why, but like the atmosphere feels like Spider-Man infiltrating like Oscorp or something.
What's wrong? Don't you think this is strange? It's just like I thought. This place is fishy. Monokuma's guarding the place. What they're making at this factory?
Hey, what's the deal? The adults are all waiting for us back at base. Let's hurry up and get the trump card. I can finally show them hope.
Toko, what do you think?
We've come this far. There's no choice but to go for it. I'll be the judge of this hope.
Yee. I still don't understand why I would ever use burn. Like, I understand what it does, I just don't know why I'd ever use it as a thing. Did I miss something?
How many times until you learn?
Didn't I tell you to be careful?
I mean, you did. Oh, I see. We're just playing this game, huh?
I feel like I've seen these parts coming out somewhere before. Is it just me?
She calls me unfashionable. You only look good in white socks. If your virtue is still white, honey. Saki is probably my favorite running gag in this entire series. Oh, that was close. I think we go this. Yep, this is it. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Oh, if I did, it'd be kind of hard to find out.
The game corner again? Let's try using a normal Monokuma.
Destroy them all with electricity. Oh, wait. Wait. Am I... I'm gonna have to... I probably will have to retry this one at least once, but... I think I have an idea as to what to do. Oh, I see. Move. Dumb bear. And we put them all there. And we have paralyzed.
Paralyzed!
Should just kill them all. And go through here. Okay.
They
What
found
the
us.
hell?
Break the siren Monokuma! Up there!
Why you gotta be like that?
Didn't I tell you to be careful?
Well, it's hard to tell
This arcade machine
sometimes.
is everywhere, isn't it?
Please no dogs. Please no dogs. No dogs, please.
It looks complicated, but if you do it just right, you can wipe out all of them at once.
Oh. Hi, Mikey. How be you? My guess is that we sneak all the way around here, blast him, use go. You guys see this puzzle yet? I'm saying I think we should sneak all the way around here. Use the link on this middle dude. Come around. Put him here. Opens this door. Move him down here. And then use knockback to blast him down. Destroys this dude on this end. And it should just blow everybody else up. Also, hello Mikey, how are you doing? Sounds right? That's what I'm thinking. It's okay, Mikey. I don't know exactly how many people are here, but it's a little quiet today. We did it! We did it! We did it! That was it! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that chat. We have 300 IQ brain right there. Hi Oso, Social, thank you for the host. How are you doing, friend? Aww.
How many times until you learn?
Oh no.
Let's take the elevator.
You okay? Just look. Okie dokie. If you need to talk, message me.
No good. It's locked. We gotta shut off the alarm first.
We have to. You're great, finally kicked one guy's ass. I come for years. Wait. Do I want to know the story?
I'll make sure they don't touch me this time around.
As long as you don't get in trouble. I want to know the story. Well. I'm sensing a very big battle brewing. I broke nothing, nobody got in trouble. Okay.
What should we do? We can't move the elevator like this.
Use Jack.
Don't worry. If you input the password in the management room, the lasers will shut off.
Mikey.
The management room is at the back of the conveyor. We should go there first.
Mikey.
Just a bit more. If we can get to that elevator, we can get to the deepest area. Once we're there, the trump card is ours.
Jeez, this sucks. I'm starting to wish I just left.
Nothing. I just like to mess with you. I saw Steak the other day, and actually it was yesterday, and it wasn't even the other day, it was literally yesterday. And I missed the dude so much. It was good to hear from him though. The following series will be developed in 5 types, including the prototype. Currently planning on investigating each into general office work, good works, or bodyguard works, rescue works, and cleaning work. As the series becomes more popular and recognizable, we will expand into other horizons. Oh, that's probably the Monokumas.
It's just like I thought. I have seen these things before.
Why is something like this being made at a Toa facility?
Envious body. Well, I know. I mean, you don't strike me as a violent person, like at all. It's just I was just really taken aback by it. That's all. I mean,
A body?
trying to make sure to break their nose. Oof! I will make sure never to cross you.
Just like I thought.
What? You expected this? Explain!
So, fat ass guy is a real shady guy. He's been saying shit, bugging people for a while. Whenever someone acted against him, he either call police or run if teachers came on campus. Be constant lines. Okay, so he just seems like an asshole overall.
This guy wasn't killed by a kid. He was killed by a guard Monokuma that went haywire. But he's the only one who knows the password to turn off the lasers.
Then what are we gonna do?
We gotta find that password somehow. I'm sure there's a clue or something in here. You can't just give up. Oh, come on, don't start complaining. Let's just do this.
That's a funny cut. Okay, Mikey.
If If we input the laptop's password, the lasers should turn off. Check this place from top to bottom. Then we'll find it for sure.
I really love the puzzles of this though. She's so cute in her chibi form. Can I not read this? Wait, can I not read this? Hold on, I had to refresh the page, but I missed what you sent afterwards, after constant lies. I feel like... Oh, damn.
Hey.
There's no way we could possibly know what it is. We gotta look for a hint. There's no other way. After getting a look around, let me know what you think. Maybe I can find something.
What's going on?
I really don't expect a punk like you to come with a bright idea, but thanks anyway. This is the password. It's my son's birthday.
What's going on?
Actually writing down a password like this? How technologically impaired are you? Should I use this to log into some shady email or mail order website?
Huh?
Toko, why would you know about shady mail order website? Ooh.
Don't mess with me!
Shut up, that's not important right now. Anyway, we get the password if we can figure out his son's birthday, right? Something's written in the bloody photograph. Happy birthday, 698.
So cruel.
The blood on it. It doesn't feel like a happy birthday picture at all. Yeah. I don't have any words for that. But like, as long as what you did, what you thought was right, and you didn't, you know, get in trouble for it, that's all that matters to me.
So cruel.
This is the worst.
The fact that I'm starting to get used to this kind of thing disgusts me. Huh? What's this? The third Saturday is my son's birthday this year, and I can't wait to spend time together. If you guys hear sirens in the back, we're actually in the middle of a bad weather warning. And, so just, that's what that is. There's supposed to be like tornadoes around the area and whatnot, but we don't really know for I don't really know for sure. It's just a warning is all it is. The third Saturday is my son's birthday this year. The past is written on the bloodstained notebook. I can see my son is why smiles my mind. What should I buy for a present? Wonder if feels good.
Anyways.
Okay. The third Saturday. We searched through everything that looked interesting, right?
You're right.
We should be able to guess his son's birthday from all the information we got. His birthday was the third Saturdays, with the numbers 6, 9, and 8 on the photo. That's not enough info at all.
Me, right?
Hey, don't give up now. I can't think of anything yet, but talk to me later. I might think of something. Okay, now we're gonna do this without the hint. 6, 9, and 8, right? And third Saturday. I'm assuming, real quick guys, I'm assuming because this game was made in Japan, is it day, month, year, or year, month, day? Because that makes a big difference. Third Saturday. If a month starts on Saturday, right? So I do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Day, month, year? Okay. The day, month, year. If the month, so here's the thing. If the month starts on a Saturday, right? That means we would have Saturday would be the first. That'd be the first Saturday, right? And the second Saturday would be +7 would be 8th, and the third Saturday would be the +7 would be the 15th, right? And if the month started on a Sunday, which would be the next day over, it'd be 1, 7, 15, which means the Saturday would be a 14th, right? No, it wouldn't be 14th. You would have to go one more, so it'd be the 22nd. It would actually be the 21st. God, I drank way too much chocolate milk. Save me. I cut up. What happened between now and the last VOD? We are currently in this building, and we have to figure out the password to turn off the lasers. Long story short. And right now, all we know is that the email is, the password is his son's birthday, right? We also know that from this photo, there's a 6, 9, and an 8 on it. Something written on this bloody photograph. Happy birthday, 6, 9, something 8, right? And we also know that from his diary, or whatever this is that the third Saturday is this third Saturday is my son's birthday this year, and I can't wait to spend time together. So if we're assuming it's January, right? I'm trying to figure out the ranges of which it could be, and my thoughts are, and if we go, so the only possible dates, if the month starts on a Saturday, the first possible day it would be the 15th for the third Saturday. Because this would be Saturday number 1, Saturday number 2, and then Saturday number 3. The last possible day for that Saturday would have to be the 21st. So it have to be something between 15 and 21, right? And just by looking at this photo, I'm guessing it'd be 6, 9, 18. No.
Wrong. Looks like you can't just throw in half-assed guesses.
Mikey, honestly, low-key, here's the thing, Mikey, you don't ever use, my philosophy is first off, I just don't use violence, unless if I have to, but if I have to, you use it for self-defense or protection, but you never use violence more than what you need. Breaking somebody's leg or like nose or anything is a fantastic way to land yourself in a shit ton of trouble. And like, I say this now because I can't tell if you're joking or not. What do you think the 6, 9 means? Because it's together, right? Get out of here. 6, 9, star 8. I mean, it's just blocked out, but is that his 69th birthday? Or 1969? Legit the only thing I can come up with as of now. What if I point at this dead body? Does it move? I'm too proud for this hint is the thing. Any theories? Any theories at all? Have I tried examining the picture? It doesn't do anything. Like, I mean, I have, but, oh no, he's super shady. I can't trust him as far as I can throw him, which isn't very far, mind you, but. Okay, I don't know my astrological symbols. Oh, 69. Oh, I see. 69 refers to the fact that it looks like a 6'9", and those are Pisces, right? Does anyone know their astrology? I think it's Pisces. Hold up, Alexa. Alright, Mikey. I'll let you. I'll let you have this one. I'll let you look it up just because you went so far as to use Alexa. Because God bless, no one uses Alexa. At least I don't use Alexa. She didn't answer. Oof. Big oof. Oh, it's Cancer. No, Mikey, I don't want to know. Please don't type that in here. I didn't know it was Cancer. I'm gonna be real with you guys. June, I don't think it refers to like that. I think it wants like a date in a month. Right? So my guess would be, yeah, so it'd be, so if it's month day, it'd be 06 and then a day, right? I think it's 06 month. It's a day, month, year, month, day. I think it's I think it has something to do with 6 and 18. I'll try them both out. The problem is that it's only 4 letters long, so he can't do. June 1969? I can try it.
My head hurts.
Just for the lulz.
My head hurts. Hey, why don't you ask the genius over there what he thinks, since he's working so hard?
I need to know the dates, that's all it is. I know it's June through July, right? Yeah, it can't be June, because if it's June, it would fall outside the date range, I think. Probably July, honestly. There we go. I was right.
Yes. Now we can get to the deepest part. I knew I could trust you guys.
Because I know that, like, it's not exactly per month. It's like the end of one month and the beginning of the other.
You sure talk big. You couldn't even look us in the eye a while ago.
No.
There we go, my computer charger. I
knew I could count on you two.
Oh, so now you like us.
I really like this music. Komaru Naegi. Aww. A typical mass-produced demon that isn't unique in any other way other than bullet atoms and all that stuff. It's a perfect new demon to try new items on. Why is Komaru's thing all the way down here?
Just a bit more. A bit more.
I want to destroy this thing.
Almost in our hands.
I want to destroy this thing so bad. This music is like on point though. I really like it. This feels like a Spider-Man soundtrack. I know I should stop thinking about it, but when it crosses my mind when I least expect it. We are the warriors of hope. Truly in the right? I tell myself that we are right and just every time, but sometimes I fail to convince myself. Do I not really want this? When was the last time I truly felt guilt or remorse? It sounds very ominous. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Obviously, we were treated horribly, the worst, but even so, I feel that I am in my debt to my parents for raising me. I hate it, but I can't stop feeling that no matter how they treat me, I still owe them affection and respect. It's a heavy feeling in my chest, something I can never tell Masaru, Jataro, Kotoko, or even Monica. I need to stop thinking about things like this. We have a revolution to think about now, paradise to build. For us and for all the children of this town, I need to save Monica. It's her I need to think about. She's much more precious to me than my own life. I'm really glad I took the time to like actually read all this and find it.
Roger!
Erotically. Oh la la. This is how the French say it. They say, oh la la.
Okay. Whee!
I think Link is probably fine. Probably the least one I need to worry about. This one... Paralyze is pretty fast, all things considered. It does its job the way I need it to. No, they say croissant. That's how they say croissant. They say croissant. No, they say oui, oui, baguette. I actually have a decent I can do like a decent like French accent. Not like you know, French people speaking English, but I can say things like in a pretty French way.
Our trump card is just behind this door. Our last hope.
What does erotically do? I think it increases how fast the bullets come out.
We've come this far, but this is just too suspicious. Kamaru, open the door, but be careful.
So, I'm the one who has to open the door.
What the hell? Is that a nuke? A giant Monokuma? Ravioli? Oh, it is a giant Monokuma, I was right. King Kuma.
This is a Monokuma.
Yeah. Our trump card. The last hope for us adults.
This Monokuma is the last hope?
It's not just an oversized Monokuma. It's a secret weapon that was built by Toa Group in case we ever needed to defend the city. If we use Big Bang Monokuma now, we can put up a fight and take back the city.
Big Bang Monokuma. You can make this entire factory as creative as possible, but when it comes to naming the damn thing, you go with Big Bang Monokuma. Yikes.
It's just as I thought. This is wrong. Why did Toa Group make such a thing? And not only that, this whole factory. You were building Monokumas here?
I agree, Mikey. I agree.
What's the meaning of this? Why are they being built in Toa's factory? Don't tell me. You better not turn out to be the mastermind or some bullshit like that.
Hey, come on. If I were behind it all, why would I make Monokuma break my arm?
Then you better start talking.
The Monokumas that are built here were supposed to be introduced to the world as maid robots. They were developed to assist daily life and also to help with dangerous labor tasks, but those kids ended up taking over.
What way would this giant thing be amazing?
Bazinga? That's a joke I haven't heard in forever. Maybe the last time I heard someone say Bazinga was in high school. Good morning, Furman. How are you?
This one's special. Didn't I tell you? This was built to protect the town from danger.
Then why make it look like a Monokuma? If these things were supposed to be made robots?
Because Big Bang Theory?
Don't blame me, I didn't pick the design. The one who developed them chose that on their own.
It peaked when I was in high school.
Don't blame me is a classic excuse for dodging responsibility. Typical.
It is what it is. At the time these were being made, I wasn't even aware of it.
Wait! About the one who developed them.
What is it now?
Toko asking me way too many questions. She's not wrong though. It just seems pretty sketch.
What the hell happened?
What is this?
That kid. He's the one who wanted to let us go, right?
I know, right?
Found you. Demons. I can't believe it. Hiding something like this.
Let me guess. Did she tell you about this? If she can't control it, she wants you to destroy it?
Junko!
Well, I won't let it happen. This is the hope we finally got for ourselves.
You want to crush our paradise. With something like this. I won't let you. Everyone expects so much of the Warriors of Hope. And of me.
Oh, Nagisa has a gun. I'm literally shaking right now.
Meet these expectations. I have to build paradise all by myself.
I think Monica, not Junko. Junko's the one. I don't know. I feel like it's Junko. Maybe I'm wrong though.
So expect more of me. I'll work harder. I'll do it. Anything. Just please don't abandon me. Father, Mother, Big Sis Junko, Monica. More. Expect more from me.
I guess that's fair. I figured like those were like Junko's orders. Like if this ever gets out, find it, destroy it. But
What's wrong with him? He's batshit crazy!
wait, what? Wait, what? What's up, Mikey?
You're like this!
I can do it. I can really do it. Because out of all of the Warriors of Hope, I'm the best at controlling these robots!
Shit! This is bad.
Whether they're demons or not, anyone who gets in the way of paradise, I'll defeat each and every one of them! So please, give me high expectations! Expect more of me! More! Please expect the best from me!
He's lost it. What do we do? Should we just run?
But Haiji said the Big Monokuma is the last hope for everyone back at the base. If we run now, that Monokuma's gonna be destroyed, right? The last hope for the adults will be gone.
Are you actually going to protect that thing?
Is this the investigation theme from the second game?
Do you realize what you're doing? It's too dangerous. But then again, maybe we have to fight.
Huh?
No?
Maybe a certain someone's speech actually influenced me a little. So unlike me. But it's going to be alright. Look how far we've come already.
Yeah, you're right.
If Monokuma first appeared, GR2. That might be it. I remember it playing like pretty frequently, I just don't remember when.
If I hunt you down, Monica will acknowledge me! She'll listen to me! She has to! Monica and I will be creators of paradise together!
The eye patch! That looks like the weak spot. Wait for an opportunity, then shoot it.
Yeah, I'll try that.
There's no way adults who have lived in happiness can understand children like us!
Okay.
I put in more effort than anyone! I should be given more expectations! More! Expect more of me!
Holy crap. That homes in like a bitch.
Now's your chance, Kamaru.
For more info.
More of me! Expect more of me! I can do it! I can do it! What are you doing? Stand up straight!
Oh, I can use dance. I forgot I can use
Don't
dance.
mess with me. Expect more of me. Expect more of me. Damn it.
Oh, that does nothing to him.
You damn it. Expect more of me. Expect more of me. Stop it! Stop it! Don't kill my hope!
Blink!
Knockback? Why knockback though?
You damn adult!
Oh, I see.
Don't look down on me! Hey! Aren't you going to watch me? Where did you go?
Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to
Aren't
chat,
you going
but
to watch me? Where did you go?
oh my goodness, like, it's so bad.
So how is it? Amazing, right? A plus, right? Hey! Aren't you going to watch me? Where did you go? Hey! Aren't you going to watch me? Where did you go? You damn adult! So how is it? Amazing, right? A plus, right?
That requires aim. I have no aim. You guys should know that.
Monica!
Oh, hello. Did not see you there, buddy.
Yay!
What did I do? I feel like I shouldn't have won that. You have no. I know I have no aim. Knock back and push him off pedestals. He was kind of immune to it though. He wouldn't let me get pretty close to it. And when I could shoot him, he wouldn't. He was like on the ground. And it specifically said to aim for the eye. Oh, that's a dead. That's a dead boy. You don't even have to put cap after that.
Looks like we're okay. But what about that kid?
What the hell wasn't Haji doing?
Guess you could say he wasn't expecting that.
Dance used more to start stun locks in the first hit. Oh.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Carter, see, but I remembered. And I hope that's something, right?
Now's not the time! We gotta save him!
Just leave him.
Huh?
If we save this crazy-ass kid, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
This is gonna be like the whole Martin Luther King versus, what's his name? Malcolm X, isn't it?
He probably got crushed anyway. We can't save him even if we wanted to. More importantly, take a look at this. We finally got it! The hope. We finally got our hope.
The game you're importing is outside the US now? That's awesome. Congratulations.
All right. Let's ride this right to the enemy's HQ.
Ride? On the Monokuma?
Oh, don't worry. You aren't driving this time. You wouldn't be able to anyway. The only ones who can control this are me and my old man. So I've got to move this myself. Now, let's begin the counterattack! Once the others see this, they'll be pumped for sure!
That's awesome, dude. That's actually really awesome. Go anime mode. Please do anime mode.
I'm sure Nagisa has been crushed by the hope of the adults by now. Just as Monica expected. It's just like I thought. He met my expectations to the letter. Now then, I should get started on the final preparation. Now come on over here. Let's open the gates of hell with Monica.
Oh, excuse me.
You too, Mom and Dad.
Her parents are here?
Climax is gonna start soon. Your child will be born again as the successor to Junko and Oshima.
She's a something, all right. Oof, not even a C. I got a D. It was the 6 retries, probably. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack. I'm gonna be right back. No, I did not mean to rhyme. I hardly do it. I don't do it at all. I tried something. A snack with how many C's? I don't think anyone's ever called me a snack, but I'll take the compliment. It's more of a compliment than I get these days. Ugh. Oh heck. But actually, yes, though. I feel like the better you do.
Open your palm. I think I need to spin.
I feel like the better you do, the better the fantasy.
I already know you're useless, but maybe you can at least be useful as a garbage can.
Oh, your grade reflects how he treats you. I see. What is that? It's a something. It's Toko's fantasy is what it is. Chapter 5. I didn't know. Damn it. Why you gotta be mean to me like that? I think you're great. Honestly, the best for fantasies, you expect too much from me. If I got a C on the first level, it's only downhill from there. Also, damn. Wait, do we have to defeat this dude now? Melanie, you expect way too much from me. You expect me to be positive and upbeat and happy and be a good streamer. And now you expect me to get this grade.
Haha! Did you see that? Who's the boss now? As long as I control this Big Bang Monokuma, those little Monokumas are like nothing! Good work, you two!
You are a happy,
Saviors of
positive,
this town.
upbeat person. I'm just saying, those expectations to have upon me is not reasonable. Hi, Fungi, welcome back.
Yeah.
Also, welcome back, Melanie, as well. I never welcomed you back. I'm sorry.
Greetings. I came to say my goodbyes.
Wait,
Going already? But this is where the fun starts.
For real though! The real deal starts now!
I
It's
hate
like
him.
you finally get the girl of your dreams, so now you can start wearing her underwear whenever you want!
excuse you?
That example was pretty clever! Let's put that shit on a calendar!
No worries, Melanie. No worries. Fungi, were you playing on Steam or were you playing, like, with cards?
By the way,
Actual cards.
before I leave, there's something I should tell you.
Oh, what? Is this it? You're finally gonna come out of the closet!
I've received word from the Monokuma kids on watch. An intruder has entered
I'm just
Toa
gonna kill a
City.
person when I see them one day. Okay. Steam, I didn't know you had Uno. What the hell? I've been looking to people to play Uno with. I want to stream it at some point.
And they came alone.
Oh, I have the actual game.
Alone? I see. Was this someone from Future Foundation?
Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm so confused, but I hope you feel better, Melanie, and I hope you don't murder anyone. But if you do, I hope that you get away with it because I like you and I like hanging out with you. That is all.
I don't know, but I recommend caution.
Hey! Look at that! Wow, the impact! Looks just like an action movie, meow. If this keeps up, all the children might end up getting killed.
Of course I like Melanie. She's awesome.
You're in quite a good mood, despite the fact that your plan is about to be ruined.
Ruined? You talking about ruined? Monica's plan is totally going smoothly. Totally!
Totally.
Smoothly. You call this smoothly.
Amen. Here, I'll do you one better.
Sorry. I know you helped me out and everything, but this plan is a secret even to you.
By any chance, is this plan related to the successor of Junko and Oshima?
I feel like this successor is gonna be brought up later.
No!
Wait, Sal,
Zip your
okay.
mouth!
Well, it does not matter what you're planning. In the end, hope shall win the day.
So to prove your little point about hope or whatevs, you brought on the despair, huh? Well, that's just fucking stupid. It's like going to the desert to drink some tasty water.
It's totally contradictory, right?
Zip your mouth. She's like 10, if even that.
No,
I might steal it
you
too.
misunderstand.
Does FTF stand for the win or fish tomorrow? Wait. Why would it stand for fish tomorrow? Why?
In order to get rid of all the despair, you first must let it flourish.
But for the sake of headcanon, it's fish tomorrow. Why?
Wait until the despair has grown to its largest size, and then burn it. all the way to the roots.
He sounds like somebody. He sounds like a villain, and I don't know which villain it is, but he sounds like somebody I've definitely. He sounds like the Joker. That's what it
And
is.
after that, only hope will remain. That is the world I seek. There is nothing contradictory in that. Well, not that it even matters.
So you're gonna burn the crops and salt the earth, huh?
It's all right, Hannibal.
You really are amusing, Mr. Servant. Despite the fact that you know you've fallen into despair, you still fight for hope. Could it be from Big Sis Junko's influence? Or were you always like this?
Who cares, Monica? Just let this chump exit stage
Why
left
so?
already.
I can't do a good Heath Ledger voice, or else I would. All the time. I can't even do a good Mark Hamill Joker either.
There's something way more fun and refreshing waiting for you.
Yep, that's right. I'm really looking forward to it. Just how will the world look through the eyes of the successor?
Monica, you're so into it! Your heart resonates, hot enough to burn!
Thank you, Kurapuma, for giving Monica such a splendid plan.
Yeah, stop it. Your little hills up against my body.
What do you want to do tomorrow? You're gonna. I know what you're gonna do tomorrow.
Are you pushing those little buds on me? You doing this on purpose, Monica? Monica!
Monica is an interesting character.
Thank you for the hard work, Mr. Servant. I'm sure we will not see each other ever again.
Actually, kind of. Her voice is interesting. Am I streaming tomorrow? Probably not. Maybe. I might stream like
Mr. Haiji.
early.
We're all here, sir. Good.
But I don't know.
Thank you.
Cause I need to study.
Everyone, hear me out. First off, I gotta apologize to you guys.
Monka-S?
The reason I was always down in that base wasn't because I was waiting for an opportunity. That was just an excuse. Really? I was just scared shitless by those kids. Makes me a pretty bad leader.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed it because I was more focused on reading chat than I was like actually watching the cutscene. You'd be surprised actually how often that happens. But I completely missed it until you pointed it out.
But then, someone snapped me out of it. Those two girls over there, neither kids nor adults.
Yeah, they're called teenagers, dumbass.
Hi.
Thanks to them, I've finally woken up. No matter how scared you are, if you want a hopeful future, sometimes you gotta fight for one. So never again. Never are we gonna hide and cower and lose what we care about. Now it's time to stand up. We have the power now. With Big Bang Monokuma, we can do this. So listen up. Teach those deranged kids who really runs this town.
Blue-haired dude that we just killed wasn't too bad as far as his voice. Jataro wasn't too bad either as far as his voice goes. The pink one wasn't too bad either. I really don't think most of the voices are that bad.
Towa City, our home,
Our town, I'm sorry. Hail Hitler, I mean.
Things are turning for the worst.
Isn't it better if the adults are a little more calm?
Like, the way he spoke was annoying, but his voice wasn't that bad.
Probably, but we can't just tell this group to keep level heads. They'd turn on us.
Oh, Haji? He reminds me of, more than anyone, he actually reminds me of this mix between Sayaka and Sayaka? I forgot how to pronounce her name already. I'll never remember how to pronounce her either. Her and Mikan.
Yo, got a sec? Shiroro wants to talk to you guys. Right away.
Shirakuma, good timing. There's something we have to talk about too.
So you guys are worried too, right? It'd be bad if the adults attack the kids, riled up like this.
You think so too?
Is she a minor character or does she actually have a role in the plot? Because I'm really confused.
Haiji seems like he's holding a grudge. Not just against the Monokumas, but the children too. If they end up fighting like this, both the kids and adults will end up killing each other.
Mikey, I'm disappointed in you.
Why did it end up like
Actually.
this? I mean, didn't you want the adults to fight back too?
I'm not disappointed in you. Asahina is disappointed in you.
Well, just like you, I didn't know that Haiji had that kind of weapon. The reason I tried to motivate them was to give them the power to protect themselves. A Big Bang Monokuma isn't about protection. It has the power to destroy.
She's a minor character in the role? Okay.
If the adults and kids fight one another with the power to destroy, the damage would be terrible.
Yeah, because, you know, buildings and such.
Is there anything we could do to maybe calm them down a little?
Speaking of, like, extra damage, I'm still salty about the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
The way they are now, I doubt it.
Oh, you can't compare a goddess with a hottie? Okay, I got you now.
We don't have to be afraid anymore! We might lose our lives. We might take lives. But either way, we will not be afraid anymore!
Yeah, I know that. Of Hiro, the fortune teller. That I knew when I first saw her.
Today, we make the memorial of our victory!
I've been pretty good about, like,
the memorial of the kids' defeat!
I've been pretty good about figuring out, like, who's related to whom before they say it.
It's hard to believe these are the same adults that were so scared earlier. They want blood.
Blood!
The moment they saw that stupid huge Monokuma, their eyes lit up.
I take this back. What if the Monokumas don't inspire despair, but instead they inspire hope?
Yeah, maybe it is their last hope. But maybe it's far too big of a hope.
What?
There's no way they'd listen to us if we told them to go easy because they're just kids.
In the words of Monokuma, what?
Shirakuma, do you have any ideas?
There is one.
Well then, hurry up and say it.
The Monokumas running amok in town aren't moving on their own like me. There must be a device somewhere giving them orders.
Somewhere.
I would guess that the controller is at Toa Hills, the kids' HQ.
If we get to Toa Hills before the battle gets out of hand and destroy that device...
Yep, the Monokumas will stop functioning all at once, and the kids will no longer have an army. If you guys do that, I'm sure you can prevent the fight between adults and children.
Yeah, it's not like they're a group of fanatics who would attack defenseless children.
Alternatively, you could find a very nice building with a very nice view and have a bag of popcorn and just watch them all kill each other.
I hope.
And then take over the world once it's all done. If not the world, the city at the very least.
But who's going to do it? It
Well,
sounds
no.
really dangerous.
That was Monokuma's thing. Maybe not. I might be thinking of him saying "say what?" It was something very similar to that.
About that.
No words.
Oh, you better not tell us to do it. Sneaking into heavily guarded enemy territory to look for a device that's
How is
who knows
Hiroko still
where?
alive?
That's just begging to get killed.
That's what I'm thinking of. They just sound very similar to each other.
But when the Big Bang Monokuma starts attacking, the Monokumas will be busy dealing with that. If you use that as a distraction, it won't be impossible to break into Toa Hills. Whether it's possible or not isn't the problem. Why do we have to be the ones to risk our lives?
But in order to save Byakuya, we have to go to Toa Hills anyway, right?
Yeah, but a device used to control Monokumas is obviously going to be well guarded.
She doesn't want to say
No
Byakuya.
matter what the plan is, it's just not possible.
Have hope.
I know I'm asking you for a lot, but you two are the only ones I can rely on anymore.
That's kind of sad.
I beg you. You guys are the only ones who can save this town.
Save this town? What do you mean? That's not what we're in this for. We're not heroes or anything, you know? Why put us in that situation?
Wait, Toko. I'll try.
Hey! What are you saying?
I know it's dangerous, but even then, I can't just leave it like this. I know I'd regret it later on.
Maybe you want to be like your brother? You admire him?
I admire him.
It's not like that!
So it's definitely like that. I knew it. You have a brother complex.
No, seriously, it's not.
Kamaru, you've grown. I'm so glad to see you like this.
See, she was forced to grow.
That's what's been bothering me. Huh? Watching this new you.
Like in this game, she's
for some
thinking so
reason,
much.
It concerns me. I don't know.
Well, the problem is with Toko in the first game is that she's split among 16 characters where she's not even like you're not even forced to interact with her. So it's hard to know like actually whether or not she does a lot of thinking.
Don't worry, I'll be just fine. After all, I have a reliable friend named Toko.
There are so many things like I have questions about in what you just said, Mikey, that I honestly don't know where to begin.
That's, well, it's true, but...
So, it's the final hour. What are you guys gonna do?
Fine. You want me to go, right? Happy? Jeez, like I even have a choice. However, the objective is rescuing Master. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah, okay.
First off, how would you have a brother with him? Like, how would you make a brother with somebody?
Thanks, you two. Thank you so much.
Looks like it's about to begin.
Mikey? That would be enough. I know.
We should hurry.
Master, if our plan succeeds, catch me in your open arms, Master!
I will do my best, but I cannot. Hit me with the next one. Maybe that's the only one I had. I felt like there was a lot more, and I honestly forgot most of them, but that was a really big pressing one. Komaru Naegi. A typical mass-produced demon that isn't unique in any other way, but it's a below average. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Huh?
I don't believe you, Mikey. Hey, what's a big idea? Handing me something like this. You better not be making fun of me. Oh, I wasn't thinking anything. I was just handing it over like I normally do.
Just kidding.
Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm not the kind of woman who gets pissed off about something like this. Yeah, thought so. You really thought so? You look kind of relieved to me. You probably thought she was gonna hit you with a crowbar or something, right?
Stop it!
No, honest, I was not thinking about getting hit with a crowbar and dragging it behind a bike. No, really, I was telling the truth. Miss Hagakure, I'm innocent. Wow, you really, really suck at lying. What's up with that hit list? Basically, it's a list of people that she believes she can rescue. Like, if you give her, like, the hit list is designed by the children, and it's meant to be a list of targets that they want to kill. But if you give them to her, she takes it with the intention to rescue those people and to send people out to find them. More importantly, this file is so rude. I'm sure they could have written they could have written it a little nicer. What? Really? I don't know. I think typically demon is pretty well put, but how would you describe it? Like how Harry's unique, or how she reads tons of manga. Or how she makes funny voices with an electric fan. Or how she's really not good with numbers. And that's about it, right?
It's gonna be alright.
Coco, there's nothing embarrassing about being normal.
Stop it!
It's not like I'm embarrassed.
More importantly,
They wrote unknown for hunting grounds. They haven't found you. You should be happy about that, and not sad about the whole typical demon part. Yeah, as a normal girl, I'm happy in a perfectly normal way. Remember what I told you about you sucked at lying? I believe this is Kyoko's dad. Maybe? Ringo Demon has been around forever. It's got this organ that makes its head and the back of its ears super stinky. Be careful when you get close. It's also rumored that it's one of the founders of the detective library with all the books and stuff. You should read Danganronpa Kirigiri to know more.
Hey!
Targeting the elderly too? They really don't discriminate. Jeez, if they just waited a week, he'd probably die of old age. There's no need to kill him.
Togo!
Togo, that's rude. Do you have any respect?
Jeez!
Respeculate your elders. That sounds like something Mikey would say. You can't even say it properly.
And?
By the way, what was that detective library again? I feel like I've heard of that somewhere before, but I can't
You're
remember.
right.
If we can't trust what's written here, isn't it some kind of detective union? Or maybe a group that mediates jobs to private investigators? So it's just like a manga artist union. If that helps you, sure. Anyway, a union detective sounds super cool. Kind of like a secret organization. Real life detectives are no good at all. One of them saved you, dumbass! Why not? Don't detectives solve in real life solve super cool investigations like in manga?
no.
Well, I guess it's not that actual detectives are no good. More like most situations don't even require a detective. Well, yeah, that's right. Unless it's some super complicated case, detectives aren't really needed. Of course, most police officers and judges fit that bill too.
You're right.
That goes without saying. I guess that's why I'm repulsed by them so much. For someone that sounds so
Leave it
philosophical.
to me.
Anyway, regardless if they're detectives or culprits, we gotta say them now. She's been in full weeb mode since like day one of this game. Her being a weeb is nothing new. I'm gonna go explore for a hot second. 'Cause I feel like there's stuff here that I feel like would be very useful. Anyone interesting? I mean, we can read it real quick. Maybe. I don't think there really is, if I'm being honest, because I can't seem to find it apparently. They're all people who were related to the original cast in the first game. Kenshiro, a supersized demon who's in charge of a secret assassin's guild. It was supposed to be the strongest human alive. In the demon world, and its assassin fist can even break the ground in half. Don't hunt it alone, because it's supposedly to be actually really sick, so stay far away from it and make sure it's all tired before you kill it. Like, that's probably, like, that person right there is probably related to Sakura. In Files? Oh yeah, there you go. Like, Ishimaru, right? I believe that's related to... I forget who that's related to. Like the Crazy Diamond, this guy is related to Mondo because he's in the same gang. I feel like this guy's related to Taka, but I might be wrong on that one. This is Asahina's little brother. He's dead. We actually met him, but he's dead. That's Hito's mom. This is Celeste's cat, Granbois Shari Uhenberg. That's Hifumi's, I believe, little sister. That's Naegi, and I believe that's Kyoko's grandfather, maybe. And this is probably Sakura's dad, or mom, or dad, probably dad. I think they're most supposed to be like Easter eggs. Yeah, her dad. Yeah, that's probably who it is then. How are cats demons? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, we already read this. We literally just read this.
Hey, hey!
Assassin Fist? Are the captives really allowed to do this kind of BS in the game? Isn't this just something the kids wrote? They're probably just making it up.
No.
My guess is this is the truth. I know a monster is just as powerful as this guy. Wait! Time out. Why? Why is she a monster? A monster?
You're right.
Yeah, she was called Ogre. Well, she was the strongest person in the world. Rude? She had the biggest thighs in the world. And those nicknames were no exaggeration. She really was a monster. I hate Toko for saying that. If she can exist, I'm sure something like that Assassin's Fist exists. Then is it true that his days are numbered? Sounds like a plot from a manga.
Well...
It is a familiar story. Assassins always have short lives, just like how female spies somehow always fall in love.
Huh.
Monster is a common term for monstrous. It's a compliment. It isn't the way she talks about it. It's not a compliment, but it might just be because of the translation. Well, even though I don't really get that reference, you can leave this to me. Assassin's Fist or no, I'll take responsibility for saving him.
Just kidding.
Of course, I'm not personally going.
Could it be?
That weapon, don't tell me you used it on a child.
No.
No, don't worry, this is for the Monokumas. No matter how horribly you're cheated, at least I can keep my sense of tact. I'm not gonna crush all their little heads like watermelon. Yeah, I thought not. But if something were to happen, that would be a different story. If some horrible, unthinkable situation occurred, well, then I just have to use this on a kid.
Don't mess with me!
Calling someone muscly a monster is a very common way of saying they're ripped. That's fair. I've just never heard the term used and it feels uncomfortable saying it, but maybe it's just me.
Hey.
You sound so certain, deriding me, but if you don't kill the child, the woman next to you is dead. What if that were the situation? Would you remain a spectator or watch her die? Yay, ethics!
Well...
I went outside a resolute mind. If something happens, I will not hesitate to kill it. If I hesitate, keep making excuses, I'm the one who will end up dead. Toko, we should go. Yeah, I don't think he's completely wrong either, but I just don't know why they're so hell-bent on, you know... Are you guys coming with us too? Well, not really. No, don't worry about it. There's no need for you to put your lives need for you to risk your lives. You're still young women. It's been so long since I felt this. I feel completely free. Why? Do you think you've already won? It's true, I don't know what's going to come of all this. The day we stand up against these kids is finally here, and it makes me happy. I'd much rather fight a kid, and die than return to a life of hiding and fear. Please be careful. Yeah, even if it's my time to die, I'll be sure to take some kids and Monokumas with me. Probably not. I just want to talk about this real quick, because I haven't really brought it to attention. But I find this to be really cute. Just the little chibi in the corner, with her sitting on the duck. I don't know why, it's just adorable. And she looks so sad. I just want to give her a head pat.
I wonder if everyone's heading to Toa Hills. It looks like a real war.
Is that mole man piloting that thing? Looks like he's getting out a lot of pent-up anger.
Are the children going to be okay?
Now's not the time to think about the enemy.
Why don't save points heal? Because you really don't need to heal. I don't think I've ever died from losing all my health, if I'm being honest with you. It's kind of a mute point. You really shouldn't be getting hit that much.
So that's Toa Hills. Impressive.
Oh. Also, they kind of drop stuff anyway as it is, so... Like, yeah. That's my guess. And sometimes the little like blue machine things will drop whatchamacallit. Why don't you have why didn't the kid just have a duel instead of using that robot? I don't know. What happened to these children? They look completely terrified. Probably just scared once they saw the adults were fighting back. Remember those idiots when you were a kid? The ones who'd mess with the chained up dog? Inevitably they get bitten and they end up with the fear of dogs. Okay. That's not what happened to me, but whatever. Yay! Internet's working. But they don't look completely horrified. They're completely frozen in fear.
Right.
Or maybe they're more childlike than we imagined. They never thought it would come to this. Or did they? Do you know something?
No.
No, nothing definitive, just a feeling. Regardless, once we get to the kids' HQ, we'll have the answers even if we don't want them. The game is trying to make you feel sympathy. No, I think it's trying to find a balance of that, like, violence isn't the answer, even if, like, someone's committed. I don't know. I actually don't know what they're going for here. I couldn't tell you.
So the door opens if you ring the bell? That's kind of weird.
Your face is weird. Is being thick a skill? Highly anticipated. Max HP +1. Depending on how far we go, I might just finish this out
We got
tonight.
in pretty easy, huh? Maybe it's because Big Bang Monokuma is making such a mess. Toga, what are you looking around for?
There's no mistaking it. Master is here! The red string tied to my pinky. Oh, I can feel it tugging.
What?
But in a building this big, it's gonna be hard to find him.
Well, obviously, all we have to do is catch the head brat and make them spill. And while we're at it, we can make them stop controlling the Monokumas. 2 birds, 1 stone. Knowing those brats, I bet they're somewhere up high where they can watch it all go down.
Yeah, that seems likely.
But from here on, we can't let our guard down. The Monokuma controller has to be well protected.
So the adults are not. Yeah, that's probably what it is too.
Let's buckle up and get moving.
That's 1000% what it is.
Yeah, let's end this. Personally, I'm hoping for an easy ending.
Yeah, that sounds good. And while the credits roll, you'll be all jealous watching Master and me passionately embrace.
Fourth wall.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be jealous of that.
For some reason, I feel like I've seen this before.
There's no chance it would suddenly ambush us, right?
What is it? I do not want to face all the enemies again. No, that does not sound fun in the slightest.
It's another arcade machine room. Use that guy to step on the switch, which opens the door, and then the bomb? Ugh, God, I'm confused.
Oh my goodness, this is actually hard. Trying to figure out move, link, and knockback. In order for me to even use knockback, I have to get over there somehow. I don't exactly know how I would do that. I could move him over and him over. I probably don't even need to use move. On a realistic note. Move the car out of the way. Okay. That is a dance machine, yes. If I do that, move the car, do the dance machine. He comes moving forward. The problem at this point is that bear then. I don't know, we'll try something. I shouldn't have to use dance. I don't think I can use dance. I can use move to get it to move, but like that's about it. I don't know, we'll just try some stuff, see what happens. I wasn't supposed to move that car. I wasn't supposed to move that car. I'd rather not use a retry this early into the level, given the fact that, like, yeah, I done screwed up. Like, I literally just saved before this happened. I was doing a hard reset.
It's another arcade machine room.
Did I restart the game? Yeah, I just restarted the game.
Use that guy to step on the switch, which opens the door, and then the bomb? Ugh, God, I'm confused.
Oh, I see. The problem is I can't go in front of him without him seeing me. The other issue I do think I need to move that car. I just don't know exactly how. Tango, thank you for the host. Welcome, how are you? He's so damn fat. I did it! Okay. Wait, was that not it? Was that not the solution? I used what they wanted me to. Go get some rest, Tangled. You deserve it. You were the 1,000 bits.
No, we can't have the boys Salam Ruby.
First off, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Second off, I'm really sorry, Sharp. You were right, though. You had first place for a solid 2 hours. I didn't use the machine. Did I have to? I mean, I killed them all in one blow. I feel like that counts. Did you get caught? I don't...
Get caught. It's so you auto lose the challenge.
I don't think I got caught. Unless if I, like, do I have to use every bullet? I'm 10,000% okay with restarting that. I just don't know what I did wrong.
It's that arcade. It's mostly flooded. Be careful that you don't shock yourself.
Maybe I use Link. It's possible. I mean, it's very possible. Shoot through the walls? I can't shoot through the walls. This is basically a Pokemon puzzle is what this is. Okay, well I know what I can do at the very least. The problem is if I go through this way, I have to go through this way, right? Because if I go through this way, nothing really happens, I feel. But I don't think that I can make this angle is the thing. Not with him standing right there. Yeah, I'd be really hard-pressed to make that angle. The other alternative would be to shoot that, but I don't think that would do anything, that's the thing. Oh, I see. He would eventually see it. Oh, I know. I know what I need to do. It's a question of like, how do I go about doing it, really is what it is. Okay, if I do that, I need to somehow shoot this. I just don't know how. Oh, I see. Because then you would shoot this. Well, given the fact I lost both of those. One day I'll flex on you all. I believe in you.
Got caught, that's a fail.
Oh, I know. I know. Alright. We're gonna try this one again. Welcome back also.
It's that arcade machine again.
Use that guy to step on the switch, which opens the door, and then the bomb? Ugh, God, I'm confused.
Wait, I think I understand what to do. Maybe. There we go. There we go. DJ! I love you! If you're not following DJ Lobster, go give DJ Lobster a follow. He's an amazing, amazing human being and streams lots of Final Fantasy and probably one of the biggest weebs you'll ever meet on the planet. Deserves all the love and support in the world. How are you doing? How's work? How's life been? Tokuichi Toa, representative of the Toa Group in Toa City, announced plans today to rebuild Toa Hills, a city landmark only trumpeted by Toa Tower. Wow. This time, reconstruction will upscale the business side of Toa Hills. I used the link too much? No, I didn't. Toa Hills has entertained residents and tourists alike with remodeling in the business and private sectors with completely revitalized construction begins in 1 year and is slated for completion 3 years later. I was off today, so I had to stream, so... Did I miss it? When did you stream it? The only time like I wasn't on Twitch was like the hours of like 6 p.m. to... Oh, I was live, I see. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't think I missed your stream, or at least if I did, like I didn't see it, but...
There's an arcade. It's mostly flooded. Be careful that you don't shock yourself.
I'm so sorry. I really do miss your streams though. I know you've been really busy with work and that's obvious, that's very understandable, but it doesn't mean I don't miss it. I still remember the wedding. You dressed up for an online wedding. I was very, very entertained. Okay, what do I do here? This is what confuses the hell out of me. I have to... Oh, I'm an idiot. I know exactly what I have to do. Hold on. Oh. And we wait for him to go around. And we go this way. How did you see me from this corner? How did you see me from this corner?
What are you doing to Kamaru?
No, 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 no. No. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I know I can do it. I'm gonna do it. You guys wanted an A. You guys wanted A. I was literally behind the corner. I don't understand. I don't understand. You cannot see through walls. That's not how this game works.
This arcade?
It's mostly flooded. Be careful that you don't shock yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Didn't you say you could have finished the game tonight? Well, if you guys didn't give a flying fuck about how I did, maybe. I probably won't finish this tonight though. I'll probably finish it next stream. I just don't know when that would be, but next stream. I'm on chapter 5? Yes, this is chapter 5. This is Toa Hills. Oh, this feels so satisfying. Needed that. Don't need that. I'm proud of— oh, thank you, Mikey. I'm glad you think something reasonable of me.
favorite grade schooler live here? You know, the one who stole your...
I said nothing happened! Hey, if we use the remote control, we can move the robot, right?
It seems dangerous to just start playing with it. Why don't you touch it?
Are you? That means so much.
Yay! The robot moved!
Unwavering girl power. Hell yeah. Girl power, best power. Healing item effect +1. I guess. Wait, that's it? That's it? Nani? The fuck? Okay, I guess that's it. So I was yet not to disappoint you. Okay. Okay. It balances each other out. It balances out, you know? I can't give you more than my best. Have a good shower, Rex. I'm actually kind of tired of listening to this song. When you've done this so many times that you don't even need to look at the map. I think they have more than 2. I think they have at least 3. I know the sewer one is different. Followed me before. You followed me during my stream when I had the when I had my fire alarm, and I think that was during my Pikmin stream. Because remember, I think I was outside and I just changed it to just chatting.
Now we can open the door.
And you popped in, and I was like, "Hi, I'm outside freezing. My stream is still running inside." And then he followed me, and Stickman Bob was like, "What the fuck? You actually got to follow?" And I was like, "I'm shocked as you are." So I don't know. I still don't know why you followed me, but here we are. I've enjoyed your presence, Mikey. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. You've grown on me quite a bit. You're here for the cult? Yeah, that's right. I remember now. I said that I was recruiting members for my cult, and you joined. I am not soft. I'm as hard as a hard-boiled egg. I am as hard as diamond. I is not a softie. Oh, those are camels. That's cute. I honestly don't know where to go. Where am I supposed to go? In all honesty, I actually don't know. A coward softie? Yikes. I can't go upstairs here. Like, there's nothing to go upstairs. And I've already did the robot thing. So unless if I'm supposed to go back outside, I don't actually know where else to go. Look up. Heck. Are there more stairs? Am I just blind? I am blind. I don't see the stairs. What the hell? Oh, there's a door. I shouldn't have had him. There's so much I can do if my son didn't exist. I could have done so much I could have done if I never had him. I could have attained qualifications, licensed, taken lessons, and worked more. Instead, my entire life is just a platform for my son's life. I think about it every night before I go to sleep. If I woke up in the morning, my son was dead, how splendid would that be? But every time I wake up and see him, I sigh. Why are you still alive? Why do you have a normal life? I yearn for the day he stops being healthy and stops growing and just disappears. That's all I want. Why can't you do something that simple for me? I want him to die so badly it makes me cry. The fact he has such a worthless face, it makes me even more sad. It makes me think I'm the one who's wrong. I shouldn't have had you. Ow. Her thing is worth 8 times more than mine. Younger woman, that poor bitch doesn't understand she's worth more the younger she is. If you're looking for cost effectiveness, you gotta sell it when you're still young. No waste of time telling a 10-year-old any of that, I guess. Hi Dipper, how are you? The darkness shall arrive within the nearest fortnight. Immense destruction looms above and planetary destruction. How's my day? It goeth. And this game is pretty dark in and of itself, so you don't have to bring any additional darkness. That's why mommy has to sell it for you. I'll sell it with you as a set, even if you cry and say it hurts, or it's too scary. The men still pay. Sometimes they pay even more. Even tears have values. Being young is a horrifying thing. It's not like I want money. It's not like I want to entrust my dreams to my daughter. It's not like I'm a pervert. I do this, all this for the love of my child. I do it for her sake, so she can sparkle forever. No matter how much she hates me, or how much society will beat me up for it, I know my actions are right. It is the parent's job to shine the spotlight on their child. Okay. That took a turn. Dipper, how are you doing though? How's life? I haven't seen you in a hot while. So Jojo's dad didn't want to have him, and We Are Pink Girl's mom. No, not her dad, her mom. It wasn't her dad, it was her mom. Made a pretty good sandwich. Life is good. Oh, what kind? I'm going to dinner and exercise, so bye. Have a good one, Mikey. Thanks for hanging out with us.
What a pain. After all this,
have a fantastic dinner
games.
And a wonderful night. They're still playing games? I might stream for another hour before going to bed, in all honesty.
Another robot?
There's no way it would end with those 2 robots from earlier. Not with these developers.
Oh, one of them is going to be the Monokuma thing, isn't it? One of them is going to be the Monokuma thing.
Another game corner here.
One of them is going to be the Monokuma thing, and I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. That actually sounds really nice, not going to lie.
might be able to defeat them in one go if we get the right angle.
Okay. I think I shoot the first one, the third one, and the fourth one, I believe. First one, second, do I even need to shoot the third one? Oh yeah, I do. Is it the one facing down? No. It's the one facing up. There are a bunch of harmonicas? Oh yeah, you know, you shoot them with the... Wait, did they just take turns going like back and forth in a cycle? The heck? Look at them do their little weird dance. What? I'm just going for the cycle to end. Yeah, I know this game works for giving. Oh, no worries. We just have to destroy everything using one bullet. So they should all die at the same time is really what it is. There you go. Okay, that's it.
That PE idiot must live here. This room reeks of insecurity and overcompensation.
Do you have some kind of...
No doubt about it, Monica's the best. Trust in Monica and even brain rinsing. And even brain rinsing is easy as pie. As long as they wear Monokuma's the Monokuma head, everyone's our ally. If this keeps up, Paradise will be completed in no time. When that happens, I'll bring peace into the entire world next.
Toko, about this brain rinse part.
He clearly means brainwash.
Lol.
Brainwashing?
Brains.
Does that really exist? I've only seen that in science fiction.
Friends coming into my room like this room reeks of insecurity.
No, that level of technology was developed long ago. Technology like that can't exactly be advertised to the public, can it? I figured this was the case. The masterminds made the other kids wear those helmet things to brainwash them.
Not that I think he will, but like just as a forewarning, I haven't seen Endgame, and I probably won't until next week. And on top of that, I don't know who here in chat has or hasn't, but like if you have, please don't spoil it.
That's even more reason we gotta stop the adults from fighting the children. I mean, if they were under mind control, they aren't really to blame at all.
I know how you feel, but it's better if you don't think about that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I know that you're growing, but I have a bad feeling about this.
That really sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
The way you've grown,
But thank you.
I feel like this whole situation has been a setup.
Set up for what?
Set up? By who?
The one who teamed up with that white-haired guy, trying to bring you all the way here. And here you are, right in the kids' HQ. It's exactly as that person planned.
But even if that's true, if I just run away, I can't do anything about this war, right?
Right, but
It's going to be all right. I don't know whose idea this was, or why they're doing this, but as long as we stop this violence, nothing else matters.
I agree.
you're right. We've come this far. Only thing to do now is believe in ourselves and go for it. You're really starting to sound like him now.
You think so?
Don't blush. Ugh, it's just like I said, brother complex.
Brother complex. It just feels really forced. I just don't know anybody that would use the words hope and despair in this situation.
Yay! The robot moved!
It's like, I don't mind the theme. It just feels forced. I mean, that's my only issue with it. Everything else is fine. Like, I didn't have an issue with it in the first game because like they would use it like sparingly, right? But like from the second game and in this game, they really abuse it. I don't know, I feel like it's forced, but to each their own, I guess.
There's an arcade machine over there.
This room feels different than the others. It's less of a fighting stage and more like a riddle.
Okay. Use the thing that only you can see, and the thing only others can see in the precise order. Melanie won't tell you, but she's actually into her favorite story of all time is actually Boku no Pico. She's just really shy to admit it. I'm actually a bit of a I'm at a bit of a loss here. I'm guessing these are walls, yep. That's a 0 right there. But that probably is significant, right? I'm guessing that 0 was meant to replace that. The question is how. I'm gonna get you a mallet. You never know, she might. She also might not. Yeah, actually, one already exists. It's called utilitarianism. It's been around since, like, I believe, like the 1700s or 1600s or so. Not a religion, it's a philosophy of thought. Actually, I had an exam over it. Oh, this is 0%. I don't understand why. Use the thing you can't see in the precise order. Oh, so it doesn't even tell you. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I already told Dipper not to spoil it, but if it makes you more comfortable just not saying anything, that's fine too. I don't know, I want to try something out. Let's see. So, let's see, bomber is 8. Four. I'll just put emergency dude is 4. Zero. And then shield dude. Is D. Or 3, and then ceiling is 0, and then normal is gonna be, I don't really know. The normal is 9. So we have, in some order, some way, 8039. So I believe one of the two orders is going to be shield dude is it's either gonna be 3, 0. Siren is going to be oh no, that's emergency dude. 4. And the bomber is 8. So I think it's 34D or 8403. Just finish it tonight? I could. I'd be miserable the next day though. I don't think I can, is the thing. Why do you do it, coward? I don't even know how far Melanie, how far do I left to go?
Now we can open the door.
Melanie, how far do I have left to go in this game? Blue thread from Sacred Mountain. As I live here in the village deep down in the mountains, I dream about you every night on my thin futon on the creaking kitchen floor. And the author says so lingers the ocean, Toko Fukawa's long-awaited novel. About 2 hours? Oh, I can do 2 hours. Huh? This is another one of your books? It says Toko Fukawa's latest work. Right there, genius. So how many books have you written, Toko? I've never really counted before. Let me think. If we're talking novels, I'd say about 80. 80?
Nothing.
Not so surprising, I wrote every single day. After all, it's not the quantity that matters, it's the quality. Only third-rate companies value quantity. As expected of an ultimate. But are you getting angsty lately? Since you haven't been able to write? Oh yeah, I'm aching to get all these raging emotions on a manuscript. And wait, if I don't get these babies out, my creative womb is gonna explode. That is a beautiful way to put it. Yeah, that sounds bad.
And?
About you. What do you want to do when you get out of here? Lots of stuff, really. I want to go to school, eat my mom's cooking, and there's a lot of manga to read. I also want to go on a picnic with you. Picnic? A virgin dude's date of choice? Hell yeah.
You see,
It's just that I haven't really seen a nice, peaceful blue sky lately. So when I get out of this place, I want to go on a picnic with you. Under a clear, sunny blue sky, I want to do all the cliche things, like eat sandwiches. Even when you're fantasizing you're normal. Well, even if I don't have any engagement ceremonies with Master planned that day, I'll think about it. And just as you said you go, it's a promise. And if it's actually 2 hours, I'll finish it out. I said I'd think about it. It's way too early to think about that kind of stuff until we escape.
alright!
Well, the way I see it, I'm definitely going to escape. You think the same way, don't you? I'll finish it out. That's true, but I guess I'm just surprised about how much you've changed in this short time. Yeah, people change. Cut the attitude. I should really make a daily routine of lubing up your doorknob with salad dressing.
It.
Ew, please don't. I never want to go home. Increased by 1.5. Come on. I haven't been going through this game that slow, have I? Oh, I never pushed the button, did I? Dude on Discord. Oh. I cannot attain the result I was expecting with my experiment. I cannot discern whether the environment or the subject himself is a problem. I shall look into the experiment conditions in more detail. Until now, I have used solely visual observation, but I should erect cameras to watch the subject at all times and discipline the subject when resting longer than allowed. If I do not obtain any desirable results with experimentation, I will conclude that the problem lies with the subject and can change my criminal target. Alright. That usually shitty brat. I ordered my son to go buy alcohol. I even gave him the money, and he comes back home empty-handed. He says something about not having an ID or something. Whatever. Who cares? I trained the boy. I made him go do it one more time, and he came back with alcohol. The next day, the cops show up. Apparently, that little shit stole it. The brat humiliated me. I trained him I trained him good as soon as the cops left. I hate my son's face when I'm teaching him a lesson. The smile he forces so that I'll stop hitting him creeps me out. He can't just cry or yell like a regular kid. Shit. I got myself a defective product. Well, damn. Yeah, the first one, the experimentation was Nagisa, and the other one was the red-haired dude. real quick. I thought, okay. I'm hoping it'll change soon. So me and Brian talked 2.5 hours. Okay. That puts us at about like 4 a.m. Seems doable. Welcome back, Tangled. Tangled, if you fall asleep on though, if you're gonna fall asleep on me, I'm gonna be very angry.
That Monica girl was the only one who didn't have a room.
What? She gets special treatment or something just because she's the mastermind?
So this is a real office, huh? Do you think I could ever have my own office someday?
I think another ice age would come before you end up in a place like this.
When I heard there was going to be a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much, but somehow I'm still disappointed. We get this brat inside our house now, and I have no idea what she's thinking. She and her whole attitude doesn't belong here. It tastes disgusting when I have to eat with this alien and look at her smile. Everything she does nauseates me. I have a bad feeling about this, and I can't shake the feeling that my family is going to pieces because of her. My intuition is almost always right. What keeps exploding? Oh. I just wanted to like run around and check real quick. Powerhurst, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the host. Oh my goodness. How was your stream? How goes it? It goes. I think we're gonna finish this tonight. Is the goal. Not sure, but I think that's what we're gunning for. How was your stream, dude? What were you streaming?
Is this the right way?
I mean, probably not, but like... Mustard, pepper, relish, pickles, and some garlic. Oh, that actually sounds really good.
Don't worry, Sal. I'll make sure to fall asleep tonight.
No, here's the thing, Tangled. If you go 30 minutes, actually not 30, if you go 15 minutes without sending me something, I'm gonna assume you fell asleep, unless you tell me otherwise, and I'm just gonna end the stream there. Cause like I know you want to watch it, but I also think it's unfair to push to
It's not budging.
push for me to finish it and then not be awake for it. Does this mean I never had a Chicago dog? This is true. I've never had a Chicago dog, nor have I ever had a pan pizza. It's no use. It's not budging.
Do we need a car key?
I think it was
Like we
awesome.
did
It
for
was a
the
great night.
elevator
That's
at Toa
awesome.
Tower?
If you want my opinion, I do. I would like your opinion. I will take it into consideration.
Then we can't use this elevator, huh?
But it doesn't look like the other elevator's gonna move, so we have to work with this one.
I don't think you should finish it tonight. So like, okay, let's just talk for a minute.
Wait a minute. Would Haiji maybe have a card key? He is the heir to the Toa group.
Even if he did, that coward mole is in the
Peggle
middle
Uno.
of a fight with his Big Bang Monokuma.
Oh my goodness, I want to stream Uno. I want to find people to play Uno with so I can stream it.
The coward mole you're talking about. That wouldn't be me, would it?
Plot twist?
Haiji!
Why why are you here?
Same reason you're here. You're looking for the device to control Monokumas, right?
You too?
The Monokumas from all over Toa swarmed me all at once. Even with Big Bang, there were too many. So the plan's changed. Destroy the controller first, make the enemy lose their edge.
Well, let me finish this and we'll talk for a hot minute.
After the Monokumas are out of the picture, we're just dealing with kids. We can turn this around.
Is that Shirakuma's advice?
Huh? So what if it is?
No, nothing.
But I had no idea you two were already here. No wonder we didn't run into too many of them.
Anyways, good timing. Do you have a card key for this elevator?
No, we don't need a card key for this. This elevator only works with retinal identification.
I could have told you that.
Retinal? Is that an animal?
Oh my goodness, she's actually dumb.
Retinal means eye.
Why is it locked in the first place? This lock shouldn't be on unless it's been manually set. Last time I saw it was open, so who locked it? Don't tell me. Is this also her doing? She trying to toy with me?
You have Uno?
Stop your creepy mumbling to yourself and open it. Your eyes will work fine, won't they?
No. The only thing that can release the lock is the eyes of Toa Group's chairman.
The chairman? Your father? You said he was missing.
Missing, right. I only said that because I didn't want to admit it. The old man is dead. The kids killed him.
What? Wait a minute. If he was killed, then retinal scanning isn't even gonna work anymore.
No, as long as we have his eyes, the scanner should still work. So, all we gotta do is bring the old man's body back here.
His body?
Yeah. I think that's what whoever locked this door wanted me to do. After all, his body is on this floor.
On this floor?
Yeah, on this floor for sure. He was killed right before my eyes. The old man was killed in the chairman's office on this floor. Throat torn out by Monokumas. I ran away, but I'm sure his body is still in the office.
An eye for an eye makes a whole... By the way, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, dissecting an eye is probably one of the most fun things to dissect.
The chairman's office should be at the end of the hall over there. I'll leave the rest to you.
Yes, this is chapter 5.
It's Salomon Kef,
not
PW,
coming
you're
with
on
us?
chapter 5, right?
If I have to go along with their sick little games, I'd rather give up entirely. Besides, it might be faster to just destroy this whole building with Big Bang Monokuma.
What are you talking about? We're still in this building.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Haiji. He's acting different now for some reason. And who's the her he mentioned?
A 5th grade friend of mine threw it at someone. Oh, ha! I mean, I would
Let's try
too.
the chairman's office.
Okay,
Although,
so here's the thing.
I can't say I'm excited about what we'll find.
So here's the thing, right? I have finals this week. I have a final in a week. And also I have finals less than a week. I really can't be streaming, and I really can't afford to be up late. Like, I have to do well.
If we miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
On top of that, I know Tangle has a really, really weird work schedule, and I think by the time his finals are over, my finals, by the time my finals are over, his schedule should be back to relatively normal, right? And so, like, I don't mind streaming for another, like, hour or so, but I don't think it's conducive to stream for another half hour because I didn't study today and I need to get on that is the thing. I also want to finish, what is it called? Streaming my set reviews. because I need to look over those, and I'm trying to coordinate with Nina and really get that going. So I really don't think I will finish it in the stream. I won't end anytime soon, but I don't think I'll finish it. Tangle, real quick question. When does your final, or when does your schedule go back to normal? I just think that we can kill...
Don't let me stop you from getting a good grade. I can wait for the finale NV3H.
Enemies popping up at a time like this? Did they really have to make this level harder?
Who's they?
Monday? Okay, yeah, so if you're once your schedule's back to normal, it'll be a lot easier for all of us. And then that way, Melanie can still watch without her Wi-Fi dying. Right? That's just
If we miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
There goes my A. It doesn't have to be the end of my A. I mean, there's a reason I've been saving very often. But, yeah. Because, like, literally by next Saturday, my exams will be over. Like, within 24 hours, or within the next week, literal week, my semester will be over. And I can do a dumbass long stream. It's just, you know... I thought I saved. I guess I didn't. At the very least, I know I saved after, an entire month? Yikes. Out of curiosity, what part of the country are you from, Social? Chicago?
So this is a real office, huh?
Really
Do you
interesting.
think I could ever have my own office someday?
I
the
think
hell?
another ice age would come before you end up in a place like this.
Wow, that went further than I expected. I don't think lowering Toko does. I think like you can use Toko optionally, but I don't think actually lowering her lowers your score. I really like this aesthetic right here with the fish. It looks really nice. Out of curiosity, what was I supposed to do in that level? Oh, I feel like... Wait... Is there a Sparky thing in here? Low-key though, the reason I'm not going to get an A or anywhere close to it is because I won't be able to find any of the kids. That's going to be my downfall. Oh, that's what happened. This cutscene happened.
Let's try the chairman's office. Although, I can't say I'm excited about what we'll find.
I probably won't stream tomorrow though.
If we miss a step, we're finished. You might say it's game over.
Enemies popping up at a time like this? Did they really have to make this level harder?
Who's they?
I guess I can't shoot them, can I? Oh, I was trying to kill them. Hey!
It's blood! Blood!
And there she goes.
I was so shocked I really drew out that last word.
Hey, Toko?
Not yet.
What? Did you find it?
I did, but what should I do? It's laying on the floor. It's looking at me.
Honestly, that's a lot of blood for one person. What the fuck? Would they put a hidden kid get? Okay. If you get to laugh at my misery, I get to laugh at yours for not noticing it. Especially after you told me to explore.
You don't have to give me the details. If you don't think it'll work.
But if we give up now, we won't be able to get through. And then all the people of the town might end up like this. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
All day, the first game.
It's done.
What's that paper bag? No, wait, never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, probably better if you don't. Okay, let's head back to the retinal scanning place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look pale. Are you okay? Well, actually, never mind. Moving across a steel frame while pushing over mechanical bears? This is getting crazy.
Get me out of here. Are they not tired? I don't know. I don't question it. It's a video game. That's like video game logic you just don't question. They did rest though. To be fair, I guess they did rest between those 2 days, but like... It's still kind of bullshit though. What the hell is in here? What are all these little morons doing? Did Melon die? Did her Wi-Fi die? Melon, no. I'm sorry, Melon. A complete manual for marriage prep. With this one book, you're safe from womb to tomb. From engagement to divorce, we have completely covered the know-hows of anything and everything related to marriage. Learn the ABCs of marriage. I guess there are some books that might be of use once in a while. Be of use? For what?
Don't mess with me!
For those proposing the master, obviously. Once we're out of here, I'll go make a vow right away. You can't do that, Toko. Can't? What do you mean I can't? Are you saying that Master rejecting me is a foregone conclusion? That I should just give up? No, I'm saying that if you keep talking like that, you're gonna raise your death flag. Yeah. Rip Melon. Huh? You don't know a death flag? Like an imaginary novel when a bunch of people are trapped in a mansion. No, it's midnight for her, but her mom turns off the Wi-Fi, so she can't be there for too long. Usually like around 11 to midnight is when she cuts it off. Once a guy says something like, "There's no way I'm staying," and runs off alone. Talking like that making a dumb decision pretty much means that they're gonna die. A death flag. I know what it is, I just don't believe in a stupid jinx like that. Toko, no, that's also a death flag. Well, I can't say that either. Characters who don't believe in curses or the power of God always get killed off. That might be true, but welcome back, Rex. I hope you had a good shower. Gee, stop raising all these death flags. Now we're really in a pinch.
What's going on?
How much do you believe in that stuff?
Alright!
Since that's the case, we have no choice but to raise the survival flag.
You see,
In tear-jerking drama, surgeries that have a low success rate always miraculously work, right? And in anime, whenever you think the main character is gonna lose, somehow they win. We have to raise the survival flag. Activate super low probability principle. Okay, what do we do? What do we do with the probability that we're gonna defeat the children is a mere 1%? Oh no, there's no way we can win against them. I'm just a normal high school girl and stuff. Literally this game. That's pretty much the first thing you told me when we met. Well, yeah, but I've been trying to raise my survival flag ever since. I actually like Komaru. At this point, I like her quite a bit. The character who tries too hard dies early, too. Where the frick did those Monokumas come from? I liked it more when I had infinite ammo. Was that it? That was the whole premise of coming here? It was just to read that dumb novel? Okay. Tangle, does collecting all this like stuff actually do anything, or is it just more like character, like world building stuff? No, that's not what I... Oh my goodness. I know they came from the door, but they weren't there to begin with. I just want to see the head.
okay. I'm taking it out of the bag.
Yeah, you do it. Hurry up and do it already!
World building? Damn
Don't
it.
rush me!
That's true.
We don't need it anymore, right? Just throw it!
No, I can't! I'll get divine punishment!
Oof. How did she remove the head?
Punishment, sensing ghosts.
She probably
That's enough
used...
of your occult stories.
She probably used scissors or everything to cut off the rest of the throat, because they said that the Monokuma... Because the dude said the Monokumas gouged out his throat.
Divine punishment is a fiction the living created. The dead have no power.
It'd be really hard to tear it off.
That might be true, but
Miss.
What?
Toko, did you say something?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
That's strange. For some reason, I thought I heard a voice.
I was just telling you to stop with that stuff.
Zoinks.
Miss.
See? I hear it again.
Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. Also, Kamaru's face looks really weird.
What? What happened? What are you shouting about all of a sudden?
Ghost! The ghost of a severed head!
I told you, now's not the time for fooling around.
I'm serious!
Miss, you're horrible. Throwing my head away like that.
I am sorry. I was surprised. I dropped it on accident. I didn't mean to. Huh? I'm really sorry. I apologize. Please, don't curse me!
Curse you? There's no way I'd do something so lonely.
Well, her face.
I just want you to listen.
Listen?
Kazuichi, Teru. I don't know who the last one is. I'm guessing it's from V3.
Kamaru, get a hold of yourself. You're hallucinating.
The only one I disagree with is Nagito, personally.
My name is Tokuichi Toa. I was the chairman of Toa Group in the past.
I know. You're Mr. Haiji's father, right?
I see. You know Haiji. Then do you know his little sister Monica too?
Oh, damn. They're related.
Little sister. Monica?
Monica is a mage. And when I attended elementary school, I was called the Little Ultimate Homeroom.
Then that kid and Mr. Haiji are siblings?
So you do know about Monica. In that case, I can get right to the point.
Well, like, Nagito's thing, like, Nagito wasn't creepy, in my opinion. Like, he was a bit weird. I guess he was a little bit creepy. But, like, his appeal to me that he was really smart and he did things in the most 200 IQ ways, and it was just really fascinating to watch him work.
I beg you, no matter what, using any means necessary, stop Monica from going out of control.
Oh, Chiaki. I like Chiaki, and I like Kamaru. Hifumi I'm neutral on, Monica I'm neutral on, and Mondo I'm neutral on. I can't say I dislike any of them.
If you let her do this, the name of Toa will be finished.
This is bad. Kamaru's chatting up an illusion. I gotta bring her back to her senses.
The ungrateful child. She forgets she is in my debt for taking her in.
To me,
and revolts against me.
Like, Hifumi was Teru done right.
Taking her in.
That whelp's mother was my mistress.
Oof.
But that bitch abandoned her responsibility and forced Monica on me when she was a baby.
Oh, damn. Wait, so this dude slept with another woman, she got pregnant and forced a baby on him.
But isn't a father expected to raise his own child?
If her mother wasn't going to raise her, I wouldn't have tolerated the pregnancy at all.
That's horrible.
I even let her stay in our home and raised her. I could have easily left her in an orphanage.
Chiaki, I can see, I dislike absolutely fucking unoriginal and cliche her character was, but
that child made me end up like this. She killed her own father.
But Hifumi had no positive qualities.
It's all that woman's fault. She's the one who made Monica insane.
Wait, she's blaming her mother, who was never there, for the fact that Monica is insane, because he didn't raise her because she left him. But why are you taking down on Monica?
I knew something was wrong the moment I noticed Monica growing more rebellious.
Wait, that woman.
Even thinking about her horrifies me.
Who's Monica's mother, though?
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
I don't know what just happened, but you go, Toko. But
I beg you, please stop Monica! Avenge me!
interesting.
Toko, what are you doing? I was just about to hear something important. Phew. Looks like you're back to your senses. There's no way that stupid chant would work on a real ghost. You were dreaming it.
That was a pretty neat scene.
Dreaming? But he told me a lot of things. About... Oh, it was all just a delusion. Really? A delusion? Look, you're tired. Dream about stuff when you're in bed after this is all over. I still don't get it, but... Okay.
I'm not gonna lie and say that that wasn't a cool scene, but I think that's the most Deus Ex Machina thing I've ever seen in Danganronpa thus far. I hate.
An artificial tooth on a broken Monokuma? What the hell is going on here?
Kuma, Hare, Ue, Monokuma.
Careful! The tricky one came out!
This is actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. With all this crazy ass music going on. Like, it's actually pretty satisfying. It feels something like it feels like something out of a movie. If it's possible, will somebody... If it's possible, will somebody post the lyrics, the translated lyrics on Discord?
That Monokuma looks like he's looking for someone. How do you know? When did you get the ability to read the minds of homicidal bears?
I'm gonna explore for a little bit. That's alright with you guys. You missed something? Oh, I know. I probably missed a bunch of stuff. I'm not surprised. Oh, there was one. Wow. Wow, so rude. Here I am, attempting to entertain. Actually, no, I'm not even attempting. I am entertaining. And I asked for a small favor and get nothing out of it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Those who dream are Moyamo's threat. I shouldn't have that dream. If only thinking it would make it so, how easy would that be? When you think about something like that, how are you supposed to feel? To keep myself from thinking that, I'll just keep trudging along with my head down. Though she finally fulfilled her long-desired dream to become a novelist, Momoyo Muto's talent had dried up in less than 2 years. Her dream, her money, her life, and the encounter too frail to call fate.
Which reminds me...
I need to ask you something important. Something important. We are, you know, friends, right? And friends discuss things like hopes and dreams, right? Yeah.
Don't mess with me!
Well, why don't you sound sure? Am I wrong? No, there are two different forms of friendship after all. Anyway, I realize I don't know your dream. So tell me, what's your embarrassing dream for the future? Well, it's not like outside this town is peaceful, so it might not really matter what my dream is. What, are you embarrassed or something? Well, a little. Aren't all dreams a little bit embarrassing?
No.
My dream for the future is greedy, and it's embarrassing for me to think that far. I'll just say it already. I won't laugh. No, you're definitely gonna laugh.
Don't mess with me!
What? I won't. I said I won't, so I won't. Just say it already. Promise you won't make fun of me? Jeez, you're persistent. I promise. Okay, I've been thinking about it on and off since middle school, and I want to be a manga artist.
No.
Or I think like that. I might be it might be nice to be one. See, that's very you. Well, why'd you get so quiet? You're really not gonna make fun of me for that?
You won't change my opinion that manga is trash. But I told you I won't make fun of you. And besides, the desire to be something is admirable. I would never make fun of that.
Don't go.
What?
You're creeping me out.
It's nothing. I'm just glad that you're my friend. If I ever draw manga, I want you to be the first one to read it.
I can't imagine the day would come that I actually read a manga.
Huh? Do you mean? Anyway, manga or novels, none of that is gonna get done unless we get out of this town. So hurry up and let's finish this. Yeah, as long as we're together, everything will work out right. What do I want to do? Like, career-wise? If you're talking about career-wise, I want to go into medicine. If you're talking about like outside of career, I just want to do something that like someone somewhere, someplace, I don't know, I just want to impact people as positively as I can, as much as I can. I mean, part of the reason I stream is because for me, when I was, you know, in a rather dark place at the time, there were a lot of streamers, maybe not a lot, I would say like, there were a good amount of streamers actually that really helped me out of it, and I know for me, without them and in their respective communities, I probably wouldn't be as relatively happy as I am today, and so that's part of it. But career-wise, I want to go to medicine. But Lord Gunshin's mug is like so ugly. No filter is gonna make that face look pretty. That's why his profile pic is his dog. I'm telling you, our patterns don't match, and seriously, it doesn't make any sense at all. Navy knee-high looks skinny. I'm so jealous. Oh, thank you. But yeah, right now, the hardest part is just getting into medical school, and oh boy, that's a fun time. Alright, Tangle said I missed something, and I don't exactly know what I missed, but it's probably something important, and I'm guessing it's a sticker, because I could totally see a sticker being hidden somewhere. I'm sorry for the run around here, but I'm gonna go double check and make sure I didn't miss any stickers. Something I really wanted to do for a while, and I think I still can, is I really wanted to work a little bit with Doctors Without Borders, because I speak a little bit of French. It's not fluent by any standards, and nor will it really ever be, but on the same token, it's not exactly bad either. So I think I could work with Doctors Without Borders because it's mostly French and English speaking. So a hidden room? Oh, okay. Yeah, I intentionally left that room open because I wanted to kill everything first and then look for the room. What's really interesting though is the more I talk, like the more streamers I talk to, right? The more I've come to realize that like no one really is interested in the biological sciences, which is fine, you know, like you do you and all that fun stuff. And it's hard, but it's really interesting because I've only ever met one other streamer that really wants to go into medicine. Like since day one of Twitch. So. Oh yeah, I used to do homework streams. Anatomy is gross and body smells bad. Anatomy is just annoying. Like anatomy and physiology is just rogue memorization. The bodies themselves, honestly, you just get used to them after a while. You become desensitized to it. But it sucks at first though. And yeah, that's the other thing too, not everyone has the stomach for it. I knew I wanted to be a doctor from a young age, so I forced myself to look at like really gory images whenever it came up and I wouldn't shy away from it, and eventually just went away.
I totally forgot something. What?
Like this right here, like all this blood and everything.
We left it! Now he's gonna curse me again!
Like, none of it really freaks me out. I really do like this aesthetic though, I will admit. Corpses smell bad. Yeah. I mean, if you just leave them there, they will. But remember, you're not really working with corpses is the thing though. You're mostly working with, like live human beings. Like I said, it really just smells like formaldehyde, which isn't like a great smell, but at the same time, it's not like the worst smell in the world, so I don't know. Do with that what you will, I guess.
This arcade machine is everywhere, isn't it?
I knew it.
Someone's hanging from the ceiling!
My dad wanted me to be a doctor, but I wanted to draw, plus I don't know how do doctor do. Wait, like how to become a doctor, or like what doctors actually do?
Girl, what is she doing?
Ah! You two! Please help me!
I got you, Tangled. I read that. Isn't she dead? No, she didn't die. She ran away. Remember? Because, what's his face saved her. Naga, what's her name?
These perverted bear robots are gonna gang up on me!
Ignore her. There's no way I can do that! You're too trusting. She's that perverted girl who took away your virginity. What? No, she didn't.
A Monokuma kid is somewhere in this room controlling them! Find that kid and bring it, kill him!
You may have gone to sleep. After we beat her, the blue-haired dude came in and saved her. And was like, I'll take you to the place if you just leave us alone.
You heard her. I'm not going to kill them! When the beast Monokumas are focused on her, that's your chance.
I'm gonna be humiliated by a beast, but I'm still a kid! Please, hurry and save me! I'm losing feeling in my arms! Kia! I'm falling!
Oh, what do they do? I mean, they just like make sure the patients are okay, and like you just make sure that people aren't dying, more or less.
We got caught!
Huh?
What are you doing?
That's how that works. Okay. Now we know. I thought we could hide behind it. I actually thought we could hide behind it. I walked past it. I thought we could hide behind it, is the thing. There was a bear off to the side? Really?
Oh, wait! I totally forgot something. What? The chairman's head! We left it!
I am
Now he's gonna
cheating,
curse
but you
me.
wanted an A, and you didn't say I have to do it honestly.
The game corner again?
To be fair, you could have soft resetted the game too.
Someone's hanging from the ceiling! When the beast Monokumas are focused on her, that's your chance!
Where's the one in the corner? I don't think there's one in the corner.
I'm gonna be humiliated by a beast,
There we go.
While they're overheated, I'm gonna go shred them into scrap metal.
To be fair, I got it the first time.
I'm glad. Even the worthy Homer sometimes nods. Did I use that proverb right? I almost never say stuff like that, so I'm not sure.
Oh, she's growing up.
Just because you're not used to it doesn't mean you should give up. Like those tentacles.
Hey, why were you getting attacked?
It is highly unfortunate, but it appears I too have been betrayed.
For being so unfortunate, you sure seem nonchalant about it.
Well, this is an act too. If I stop acting, it would be bad. I would lose my cool like some miserable wretch. To put this much effort into betraying me, I'm boiling with anger.
You're talking about Monica, right?
Yes, she said it herself. She doesn't care about Paradise and never has. She was tricking us with all her talk about succeeding the will of Big Sis Junko. She even took advantage of the hope Big Sis Junko gave us. And she made everyone in the Warriors of Hope fight. No, more than that. Remember after I lost to you two, I got ambushed by Monokuma kids? I think that was her doing. Masaru and Jotaro probably ended up the same way.
Yikes.
She didn't just betray the Warriors of Hope. She wanted to kill us. She didn't believe in friendship, or effort, or victory.
So literally Junko.
Children's paradise we dreamed of, it was never gonna happen. From the very beginning.
If that's true, then what is she really after?
I'm not sure. But she said something about the successor to Junko Enoshima or something.
A successor?
She's twisting this whole situation to make a kingdom for herself, not a paradise for all. And as queen of her little kingdom, she probably wants to be the pampered successor. She's seriously the worst! She should just choke on a bowl of poo and die!
That's next time someone just says a bunch of crap, that's what you should tell them. Just go choke on a bowl of poop and die.
Hey, Toko. What do you think?
Well, first off, I still don't think we can trust her. Saying things like I was betrayed. She probably just wants us to let our guard down.
Never! Look, I'm completely unarmed! See?
Hey, stop!
Okay.
If you still don't trust me, I'll let you in on a little secret. The whereabouts of that big fat liar, Monica. She should be inside the Excalibur, anchored at the rooftop helicopter port.
The Excalibur?
It's that big airship thingy you so courageously jumped out of. It's on top of Toa Hills.
If you know where she is, why don't you go find her yourself?
Well, I was planning to do just that, but that's when I got jumped by these Monokumas.
So come with us.
The device that controls the Monokumas. Is that in this Excalibur thing too?
I'm guessing that liar poophead Monica is holding on to it. She's controlling the Monokumas. Jeez, her stupid magic. Getting all carried away with that controller. You should snatch it from her. Then, you can give it to me for safekeeping.
Safekeeping? You're just as bad as Monica. And more importantly, where's the hostage from Future Foundation? This is crucial.
You mean that blonde guy who looks like he has really pretty nipples?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's him. No doubt about it. Master has to have beautiful nipples.
The master you're talking about is in the storage room on the top floor of Toa Hills. But the key to that room is in that liar poophead bitch Monica's pocket.
Why would you say liar, poophead, and then say bitch in the same sentence? If you're gonna go for it all.
All I gotta do is strip that brat down and snag that key.
Yeah, and after she's stripped down, bury her legs and let starving dogs come eat her.
She's got an imagination.
You don't have to go that far. All we have to do is make her give us the key.
Oh, you're so kind, miss. But remember, the device that controls the Monokumas, just leave it to me. You can trust me with it. After all, I don't hate adults anymore. They're not demons to me, not one bit. Now then, good day.
Good
We're not
day?
actually.
Where is she going?
She doesn't hate the adults anymore, huh? Don't make me laugh. You aren't that good at acting. Maybe we shouldn't have saved someone like her.
Right now, we know where we need to go. So let's get to the roof already. Before there are more victims, we have to stop the kids and adults from fighting.
Let's go.
Kamaru, your eyes are scary.
Huh?
I told you before, Master comes first. But if we can save the city while we're at it... But... Got it?
Got it.
Oh, we finally got paralysis ammo.
How much longer until we get to the roof?
We've climbed pretty high. Can't be too far away.
Phew.
Well, that's a pretty creepy door. What should we do?
What should we do? Are you actually planning to open this obviously creepy-looking door?
Yes.
I mean, there might be something important or useful in here.
I'm not gonna help you out if a head starts rolling on the floor like last time.
Don't say that! It's scary.
It's not that nasally. It's a bit like high pitched, but I don't think it's like nasally.
What is this? That's why I warned you!
Oh, it's a torture room.
Yeah, jeez! Let's get outside!
Wait, this is...
What is this? It's written in blood. Letters, right? Hey, Togo, can you take a look at the...
Damn.
Don't scare me like that! If you were gonna tag along with us, make your presence known! Jeez!
So, it was here.
Oh, this is the torture room where Monica. This is the room that Monica was looking at earlier.
Mr. Haiji?
You have no idea what this room is, huh? Well, I'll tell you. This is a torture room. Those kids were torturing our loved ones in here.
Torture?
You guys saw that broadcast too, right?
Someone help! That's my wife!
To try and flush us out from the base, those brats made us watch our loved ones get chopped up. It actually had the opposite effect, though. We were all too afraid to come out.
What? Such a despair-inducing idea. Someone with experience must have planned it.
You understand now, right? This room, it represents all the despair we were forced to feel. All the adults back at the secret base. Their loved ones were killed right here.
All of them?
It's not an exaggeration. Every single one of us had
Damn.
loved ones killed in this room.
Then those kids somehow discovered all your identities and found your relatives?
Yeah, so?
Well, doesn't that sound strange to you? Do you really think those brats are capable of that?
Well, capable or not, that's what happened! And that's why we can't show any mercy! Not anymore! Never forgive those bastards!
Flex. Flex away. Oh, I have too many points that I know what to do with.
The bodies. They threw them away like broken toys.
Am I cool now? You've always been cool. Let's see what you got though. Like curiosity, you might have something that I want. Well, I hope you were happy with your pull, at the very least.
You want to see it? When you do,
Yeah,
I'm sure
you
you'll
can.
no longer want to take their side.
We're not taking their side. It seems like something's off to me.
You go on ahead. I want to stay here a little longer. I have to. I have to tell the others about this place. I want to be able to describe it.
Mr. Haiji, I understand how you feel, but those kids didn't do it of their own free will. Let's just go. But
I want to go back in the room.
Toko, shouldn't we explain the brainwashing to Haiji?
Honestly, I could never recognize like 95% of the characters in the packs.
He won't even listen to us. It would probably make him even more upset. But I wanted to ask him about his little sister, too. You heard about that from your hallucinations, right? You shouldn't take that as fact. And not just that, but a lot of things seem off. Off?
Toko's like looking down artwork, and her angry, like her concerned look are probably two of my favorite art or favorite poses in all of the in the series. At least as of now. It looks really nice.
The victims are all relatives of the people at the secret base. Doesn't that seem strange? No matter how smart those brats might be, how could they possibly learn who they all were? Jeez, things are starting to get fishy. But we've come this far. No way we can head back now. I'm sure it'll be all right. You and me, we can do this. You're right. No choice. We have to press forward. I wonder if Haichi's okay.
I want in the room.
Stop worrying about other people. Right now, you should be worrying about yourself.
Huh.
It's okay. Leave it to me.
I think that was the worst shooting I've ever had the misfortune to endure in a long time. Best artwork is Leon scared of. I honestly don't even remember it. Because, like, he barely was in the game. Alright, I'll probably play one more floor and then end the stream there.
He's here. Master Byakuya is nearby. Huh? How do you know? I can smell him. His aromatic, sweet fragrance is getting stronger.
You mean his BO is getting stronger?
Don't say it like that. It makes it sound like he smells bad.
Maybe he does.
But then again, a smelly master is good too. That itself is a reward for us.
Us? You're including me in this?
Anyway, there's no mistaking it. He's close.
But first we have to get the key.
I know. That brat called Monica has it, right? But before we go, let me nourish myself.
Okay then.
For some reason, this room creeps me out.
I'm gonna restart that because I actually I'm gonna end the stream right there. Believe it or not, I think that's actually a really good stopping point. And I think I'm gonna finish the rest of this game out next time we play. Not to end on a cliffhanger, but also to end on a cliffhanger. Because I'm terrible and I'm mean like that. But thank you all for coming. Big appreciate. Hold on. I never get to use this, but I'm gonna use it. Boom! Haha. Why? Because I need to go to bed. That's why. Like I really do need to go to sleep. But thank you, all of you, for coming. And we will finish this game the next time I end up playing it. Which I'll let you guys know in advance, so it's not like, you know, spur of the moment type of thing. I'll let you know like 2-3 days ahead of time when I think I'll be able to stream it. Worst case scenario, I'll stream it next Saturday night, but I don't think you'll have to wait that long. But you might. Maybe. It just depends on a lot of things, so. But thank you all for coming. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna go raid Lexi because Lexi doesn't stream very often, but I think she would very much appreciate it. Wow, is that Princess Pineapple and Rosa Luz from the hit series Super Plumber Man? Yup. And then behind her, you can see the big pink boob, and I think the lettuce-haired goddess. And I actually can't tell from like this far away, but yeah. Anyway, thank you all for coming though. I'll be streaming probably. I won't stream tomorrow. I know that for a fact, but I'll be streaming later. Oh no, I'm too late. Tell Smooth not to raid if he is raiding, because God bless, I'm ending the stream right now. But it was good to see you, Dinner Theater. It's okay though. I'll be streaming in the near future. I do have to study for finals though. It's the unfortunate thing. Oh, you just ended. Oh, okay, cool. Smelda, exactly. So let's go raid Lexi Mahari. And yep. Lexie capital MARIEE. Oh, I had caps lock on. That's unfortunate. She's playing Fortnite, but she's a really good friend, and you guys know her. She's super, super, super supportive, and an amazing, amazing person. So, in any case, have a wonderful night, everyone. Sleep well, and I will give you guys a heads up 2-3 days in advance when I'm gonna finish this out. And if you want to, feel free to join the Discord if you want the alerts, or if you really don't, then you know. You guys know how Discord, or you guys know how Twitch works. You blah 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 blah, follow, blah 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 blah, notifications turn on. You know, hit the bell icon. You know how that works. I will never join Discord. You don't have to ever. This is a no forcing. You know I can't make you join Discord. But on that note, have a fantastic night and sleep well. Oh, I actually have to hit the raid button. Hold on. 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, and now we raid in 3, 2, 1, go. But good night. Sleep well.